we start? Oh, there, it started already. All right, guys, welcome to Monday's workout brief. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you didn't get caught out in the snow, which has been pretty wild today. It's freezing. Right, so for Monday, what we're going to do, I'll turn it around so it's not in reverse. Main focus is going to be some accessory work and some gymnastics, okay? So we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of pull-ups and dips, okay? So working on our vertical pulling and our vertical pushing strength. We're then going to do some pause goblet squats, okay? So 8 sets of 4 of those. We'll go over how they're supposed to be done, but that's just really trying to build up our capacity in the squat and build up a stronger bottom position in the squat. And then to finish off, we've got a 10-minute EMOM of single leg deadlifts and Russian twists, all right? To get warmed up, we're going to start off with 21 jumping squats, okay? So just taking your squat stance, squat down to the bottom, stand up and jump out the top, okay? And just go straight into the next one. Try not to pause standing between the reps, okay? Once you've done 21 of those, you're going to do 30 meter of bear crawl. So keeping your hips at shoulder height, just crawling along. If you've got a short living room like us, do approximately 30 meters, okay? Back and forth with those. And then 15, 30 meters bear crawl, 9 jumping squats, and 30 meter bear crawl. Once you finish with that, we're going to do 30 seconds of arm circles. So going back for 15 and then forward for 15. We're then going to do leg kicks.
So it's each leg.
Each leg. Hold on to something. So out to the side. So 30 seconds each side. Okay, and once you've done that, we're going to 30 seconds of arm crosses, okay? With these, if you try and keep your hands coming back behind you at shoulder height, so hands up high, yep. And as they come back around, it'll start to stretch at the pec a little, so it's just a dynamic pec stretch for there as well, okay? Once you finish that, we're going to do 1 minute of front support. Oh, that was stylish. While we're doing the front support, though, we want to try and fit in 20 shrugs into that, so scapula push-ups. So pinching the scapula together and then pushing them away during that minute hold, okay? If you can't make it to a minute, break it up, do 30 and 30, something along those lines whenever you need to stop, okay? For the, what are we on to next? Sorry, pull-ups and dips. Yeah. So, if you've got a pull-up bar, awesome. You're going to be doing strict pull-ups. Except you can use a band to scale those, or you can use a chair, or you can do, preferably negatives would be the one to go for that. If you don't have a pull-up bar, what we're going to do instead is we're going to do lat pullovers with these. Okay, so you're going to lie back, feet flat on the floor, touch the dumbbell behind your head, keeping your belly button pulled into your spine, and try and push the whole of your lower back down to the ground the whole way through the movement, okay? Lower the dumbbell down, touch, and back up over, okay? This is going to be the alternative to the pull-up if you don't have a pull-up bar. Once we're done those, we're going to do dips, okay? So you're going to do the same number of dips.
It's not once, you do 1 pull-up, 1 dip. 2
Yeah.
pull-ups, 2 dips.
Yeah. So that the rep scheme is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you're doing both movements at each of the rep or rounds, okay? So once you've done your pull-up, you're going to do your dip, okay?
So options for dips are either if you've got a set of rings, you can do them on the rings or do negatives. If you've got 2 boxes or like a kitchen counter or something, you can do it between that. And again, if you can't do a full down and up again, do negatives. Or if you don't have that, you can use the side of your sofa. So from here, further your feet are away, the harder it is. And then from there, try and lower down until your bum just touches the ground and push up again. And I've said in the notes that if you're doing the final one, the like couch dips, to maybe just up the reps a little bit. So maybe go for 3, 6, 9.
With the couch dips, when you're in the setup position for these, try and ensure that as you lower down, you try and keep your back as close to your hands as possible. What we want to try and do is get into the similar position as we would be on the rings or on the bars, rather than sending our shoulder way out in front of where our hands are, okay? Otherwise, if you've got a chair or something that allows you to do some proper dips, then go for that. Once we've finished those, we're going to move on to 8 sets of 4 pause goblet squats. Okay, so we're going to go for a 6-second pause at the bottom of each one. So you're going to take a breath at the top of the rep, send the hips back, knees out, hold in a strong position at the bottom, holding that breath for 6 seconds, and then explode up out of it. Okay, you should feel solid. You shouldn't feel like you've got any slack at the bottom of the squat with this one. Holding a good strong position, and then stand up fast. You might find that lowering slower for this helps to try and recruit a good position in a good active bottom of the squat. Once you've done your 8 sets of 4, you're going to move on to a 10-minute EMOM. On the odd numbers, okay, so the first minute and the third, etc., we're going to do a single leg deadlift. So in the same hand that you're holding, are you doing the same or are you doing the opposite? Okay, we'll do opposite. Right, so we're going to stand on one single leg, send the other leg back, soft knee, touch the dumbbell down if you can to the ground, then come back through. So a slight more bend in the knee there, Ellie. You do want to try and use the same deadlift mechanics. You don't want it to be a full-on arabesque, so you don't want to have a completely straight leg. You want to slightly bend the knee so that you can touch that dumbbell down and back up again. Okay, swap.
Do 5 on one side, 5 on the
Yeah,
other side.
so you're doing 10 reps on 5 on each side. And then on the even minutes, you're going to do, is it 10 Russian twists in this one?
10 Russian
10,
twists,
sweet.
yeah.
For the Russian twists, you're balancing on your bum and touching the dumbbell down to either side if you can. You can either do it with weight or without if you need to make it a little bit lighter. You're just touching your hands down to the ground if you're not using weight. All right, try and keep the feet off the ground the whole time. There. Okay, and then to finish up, we have our stretch. So, in this position, butterfly, very elegant. We're just going to pull chest towards the toes, keeping a flat back. And then after you've stretched for a little while with a flat back, you can then fold forwards further. Okay. With a lot of stretches like this, you want to start off in a nice, strong, flat back position. And then as you ease into the stretch, you can then start to just fold forwards past the point that you can hold a flat back. How long are we holding this one for?
90 seconds.
Awesome. All right, guys, good to see you, Rich, Carol, and Luke. And have a good time with this workout. Hopefully see you at the Zoom workout if you are around.
6:15 and 9:15.
Yeah, 6:15 and 9:15. So catch you then. See you later, guys.
Bye,
have
guys.
a good evening.
We miss you all.
Bye-bye.